Okay, let's see. So we've actually got a couple of things going. Grab the D2 and the detonator. Oh, this guy sells the new weapons. Those are important. Glass gun, blue shovel, axe, flak cannon. Okay, anything cool in the dressing room? Cowboy hat, mushroom hat. What's null? I gotta see what null is. Alright. I'll take it. So detonators for bombs. We know about the snowflake. What's the axe do? Oh. I throw axes. That's pretty good. I don't know if it's actually going to be worth it for me, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So what is Burning Night like? It is... Oh, it's got strike through, just default. Decent damage. I wonder if it counts as a melee weapon or a ranged weapon for bullet reflection. Burning Night is kind of interesting. It's a heavy mashup between multiple other roguelikes. Okay, let's wait until he shoots. Okay, so it is a ranged weapon only. But so, there's a lot of gungeon in here, there's a lot of, damage is pretty good. There's a lot of gungeon in here, there's a lot of Binding of Isaac. Probably more Binding of Isaac than gungeon. It's just the last level is just pure gungeon. Scourge of Blood, Double Trouble, and enemies. And we get Scourge Fork. +2 Scourge, +2 damage. Aw, my hat does not translate when rolling. Touch it. Ow. We do get a broken heart, though. Probably worth it, especially since I've got those shields. So I will do it. Here's the question. Is this worth it? Broken Ankh. Eternal Life. Now, base knowledge of how Broken Ankh usually works. Is it gives you a random chance to revive. Okay. So far, so good. I've got some shields. Okay. Let's do that. Get Spike. That's a further damage up. Alright, so I'm going to be clobbering through some things. Hopefully we can get a better gun than what I'm rolling. Because I like the axe, but it is, Oh. Damn it. Those spikes are in the worst possible spot. I really wanted that bow, but I guess we ended up with a D6, which is not the end of the world. All things considered. So what is this one? The hurt yourself door, we gotta leave that for later. As I'm going to die horribly if I try anything else. Yeah, luckily with this damage, we can pretty much just delete anything... anything in our immediate way that isn't a champion. Unfortunately, we have a fair bit of champion units kind of lurking around, so that's gonna take some doing. Ow. Ooh, that was one of the bad ones. Okay, so far so good. I'm like 90% certain there's never anything in this room. Ow. Ow. Thank you, Onk, for saving my life as that went poorly. I will accept some funds. Probably go shopping shortly. Okay, did I get them all? I think I did. Whew! That's risky business. Yeah, the increased spawn rates are dangerous, especially when you have a fire rate as low as I do. Luckily, my firepower is very high. So it kind of balances. Still risky. Let's see. Go shopping, go for hurt yourself chest. Let's get one of the two. Okay, so we get the bloody shield. Mixed feelings on whether or not that was necessarily or immediately worth it. Let's see. Luckily, we are fairly strong. Alright, get the other one. Get the cartridge. Dark Mage can't resist showing up. I don't even know what that means. Alright, what do we got in here? Not much. I'm feeling machine gun or grenade launcher? No. Not be done. Dumb. I could go for the black belt and just see what it gets me. Let's go black belt. Explode no more. What is... Does that just mean I can't blow myself up anymore? Alright, sure. Like, I gotta admit these axes do a shoot ton. Health jar gets me 2. Alright. What do you got? Voodoo doll, rabbit bullets, scourged refractor. I'm gonna grab the scourged refractor, and then I'm gonna try the rabbit. Okay. That hurts. A lot. So you can't do what I just tried to do. Bit of a shame, but I have some money. Let's go back here. Oh. Okay. Looks like he leaves me alone in here. Reroll all that. That doesn't get me much. Alright, so now I am cusp of death. That's a bad place. That's an absolutely terrible place to be. Luckily, I do have the rabbit bullets and Scourge Refractor and a couple other things, so, like... As long as I don't, play like an absolute buffoon... I'll be good to go. I just have to make sure I don't play like an absolute buffoon. Okay, through this level. Oh. When did my HP turn from... Oh, I wonder if the bloody shield converts all of my regular HP. Okay, you cannot reroll just basic consumables. Nope, I'm dead. Walked right into that one. Ouch. Let's go back to town. I got some emeralds, yeah? Yeah. Go for the cheap ones first. Probably should have unlocked some guns. Well, we can unlock at least one. Grab the laser cannon. We desperately needed that guy. Alright, so let's grab the D6, and probably back to the revolver. I like some of the other ones, but not that much. So I think I'm going to start staying away from the bloody shield. I just don't think it's worth it. Reverse card's pretty good. Let's see. It was making the spawn animation as though we had other enemies coming in. And then it was just that guy. Oh, shoot. That's what I get for looking at where I'm shooting as opposed to vaguely at everything simultaneously. Then you just get ghosts sneaking up on your butt and touching you, and it's all bad. That's Casper the unfriendly ghost. Well, overly friendly ghost. Casper the concern. Okay. I don't have any bombs, but we do have a shield lurking there. Ooh, and we just get slime right off the bat. Nice. We get a bomb. It's gonna bomb there one way or another. Kind of hoping that would actually net me something, but it was not. Okay. So bouncy shots, I think, only counts for walls, nothing else. I'll grab that. There's got to be some kind of benefit or logic to the well-built orbital. Like, maybe you can, if you save it for X number of stages, you get to... heck if I know. Boy, the explosives. You jerk. Just picture Casper with Brother Santoad's voice. Brother Santoad. I should recognize that. Yeah, perhaps the orbital combines with something. I can see that. It's a possibility. Okay, get another key. So, glass sword, pickaxe, Death Star, black cannon. I see how that's supposed to work. Oh, shoot. You know what I totally forgot about? This chest. DM and Granny Forever. I don't know. Show where the ghost touch you on this doll. Touches the whole doll. Okay, digging the flat cannon. Fire rate's a little lower, but it's definitely fire into room. Levels are good. Probably blow that up no matter what, just in case. Let's leave that for a little while later. Now, I could go into the vending machine. Weird that my shots just hang in the air like that. Do I? Explosive bullets. Yeah, I'll take that. Now, obviously, that could have terrible connotations in regards to Nope. Pretty happy with that. Fire rate is abysmal, though. Like, damn. No. You serious? Okay. Yeah, I can hurt myself with this. That's got problems written all over its sad face. Maybe we skip out on the whole explosive bullets thing. Well, that ain't worth it. Oh, that requires 2 keys. You absolute jerk. I like it how you can buy a copper coin from this guy. Well, we got a refractor. The non-scourged variety. Alright, let's go say hi to the boss. With extremely danger bullets. Why are they passing through him now? Oh, that's awkward. There we go. Okay, the trick is to stay at max range. Ow. Or I die. I like the idea of explosive bullets. The actual execution? I don't know. It's a quick restart. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything useful in that mix. Oh. I think we're gonna replace my weird null face. If only because the null face, it's super apparent that, you know, it's not in the roll sprite. Which looks real weird. I love the idea of hats. But you gotta have the full execution of hats, otherwise it looks very strange. What game was I playing recently where the hats that you could put on, or it wasn't just the hats, there were hats, but there were also character skins. And, like, some of the character skins were straight up just not expressed in the model. This is just a nothing trap room. Just a nothing trap room. Disappointment. Ow. Figured I'd be able to roll straight through the, I'd be able to roll straight through the crab too, but that was not enough. Gamble? Scourged. Thanks. Unlucky. Well, that run didn't happen. Do I want to try something else? Try that. How many? I don't have much. For you. Shadow Cloak sounds kind of fun. Is there a new gun that I can buy, though? Nope, everything is too expensive. Well then, Shadow Cloak it is. Alright, I was going to switch my hat around. There it is. You know what would actually be a really nice, nice way to integrate the hat into the sprite? I actually want the snail instead. Let's try this snail. See if it's any good. And by that I mean, let's just go with a D6. I'm not going to use anything else. Wow, that was unproductive. What do you have for me today? Trap room. Anyway, right, hats. I feel like, seeing as they can't be expressed on the roll, what would actually work really well would be having the hat stay in position and kind of like, instead of rolling with your character, it like pops off your head and then you catch it with your head. You catch it with your head on, you know, as soon as you're done rolling. I want to say there's another game that's done that. I don't remember which one it is. But that would be a very good compromise to the whole, you know, don't want to animate each individual hat on a character. Be hard with the null sprite, though. I could kind of understand not doing that one. Oh gosh, this is going to be a bit of a stressed run. Let's see, 50% off coupon, parachute, or soldering iron. I gotta go for the sale coupon. If I can live through this, that's going to be incredible. Because, yeah, a lot of these runs actually end up pretty freaking wealthy, and if I could, How? If I could actually take that into a successful run with me, that could work really well. I don't know. Finances. I'm not actually sure how I got hit there. Here lies Gabo the Great. Do I go for it? That would probably be last run. I don't think we had anything of any immediate value last run. Dang it. Do I risk it for that biscuit? I don't really wanna. It's terrible ideas. Because if it does not have something health related, I'm just dead. Yeah, I like the idea of swords. The actual execution on swords. Wait. Oh. Missile. Halo. Lots of health up. Oh, and it's a full heal. Okay, so that 50% off coupon, not nearly as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be like a permanent 50% off. But this is not Isaac. This is a one-time discount situation. Well, it got me back up to full health, so I'll take it. Does that mean I left my D6 behind just for that? I did. I'm not really sure if that's necessarily worth it. Okay, I'm just gonna hang back here swinging. I guess what I should be doing is circle strafing around him during the entire process. I like donut. It's not as good as the other one. It really increases my fire rate, but I'll take what I can get. Like finances. Get out of here. Ugh. And a lot better damage if I'm going to deal with those guys. Okay, this looks very traditional for a roguelike for you. Like, all the elements I'm seeing on screen remind you heavily of others, like Binding of Isaac, Gungeon, Nuclear Throne, etc. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's intentional. Bombs now cry. Like, this game does not do a whole lot new, but what it does is remix a lot of ideas in kind of a fun way. It's like, Isaac and Gungeon and whatnot are not finely tuned, but I would say this one is, for better and often, I mean, for better and worse. Let's see. For better and worse, this one is kind of raw, which means, like, some parts of it are real good, and some parts of it are kind of rough around the edges. And so I find myself enjoying the experience, but I definitely have small issues that hopefully get smoothed out over the next couple months, year, whatever, of its development. I think a lot of that just boils down to the fact that this is made by a singular person as opposed to... What? Did I delete him? I think I did. It boils down to the fact that this is made by one developer on their own. Mushroom, speed up. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hi. Okay, so Telefrog will just teleport me wherever. Luckily, I don't need to go back into that room again. So we'll just ignore it. And I got the speed up, so I'm no longer stupid slow. Oh, for a second, I got small rock, and I got excited. But I did not. Okay. There's the exit. So the only thing we're missing is the item room. A Merzero Infinibomb. Yeah, sure. The random teleport is... it's okay. Melee focuses interest from viewer. The ranged weapons available, or is it just melee? Ooh. There's actually more ranged weapons than melee from what I've experienced so far. I just like mixing it up. Unfortunately, melee is kind of rough in this. You really need a ranged upgrade to make it viable, and I don't get a whole lot of those. Okay, there's a shield at the very least. Yeah, the biggest issue with the melee combat in this game is largely focused around the fact that all enemies can do contact damage with you. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know my general opinions on contact damage and how it rarely feels good in a game. Like that, for example. I hit him in the face as he charged me, and that didn't stop him. So you can get strawberry blank bullets, a GPS ring. I don't know what either of those, or any of those do. Now, if any... yeah, if hitting every enemy knocked them back like it does with these guys, I think it'd be okay. But even then, those guys are kind of frustrating because I have to get within melee range to kill them. And that is just the same amount of range... that is apparently the same amount of range required for that thing to blow up in your face and kill you. So, truly, the revolver is the only viable weapon, and all the other starting ones are kind of just rough. Let's go unlock some more guns, if I can. We got missile launcher, disc gun, rod of discord, and the duck gun. Whack. Let's see, anything else? No. Why does the map have... What the heck is going on here? Confusing. I will say, this game really does get the weird and wild build scaling down. I feel like a lot of... I can probably work with that. That was a good pull. But in a lot of roguelikes, I find myself kind of bored with how well I scale. Like, I'm often just kind of the same character at the end of every run. And I don't really appreciate that. Poison Flask or Batman. I like the idea of Batman. If only because Poison Flask seems like it's probably a use item. Okay. I'm not actually sure if the what is better. But I'll go for it anyway. Okay. So sadly, we do not have another key. Doesn't help, gives batteries. Ah, more rerolls. That's good. Really hoping for a key, though. So I wonder if you tried Gunfire Reborn. I have. I played it when it first came out, mainly because Cryos asked, and I thought, you know, why not? This is cool. And then they approached me about sponsoring me to do another video, and I was like, okay, cool. But apparently whoever's in charge of, like, contacting me, I'm pretty sure doesn't speak much for English. So I've been trying to tell them my usual rates for a sponsored video, and they keep clarifying by just repeating back to me what I just said, and I'm a little torn because, like, I want to play more of the game, but, like, you know, how do you handle that with the sponsored footage? Because do I just say, like, all right, whatever, you've paid for some amount of this. That's one thing I actually really don't like about sponsorships, is, like, if it's a game I really like, and I have to, like, wait for executive approval, then I have to sit there and listen, then I have to actually, like, figure out, do I play it anyway? Do I wait until they actually pay me? If I cover it while I'm waiting for the deal to go through, will they just, like, kind of screw me over and say, like, actually, never mind, you're recording this game anyway, so I guess we don't need to pay you, at which point that would sour the deal. And so it puts me in kind of this weird hard spot where I'm just like, I want to play your game. And if you hadn't approached me, I guess I would have played it normally. But gosh, I don't know. I'm not even that expensive as far as sponsored videos go, because I only accept sponsorships for games that I enjoy. But it's just this question of, like, well, hi. What are you, ghost bullets? Ghost bullets. Walls won't stop. I like. And we get a broken heart. That's probably worth it. A lot of health now. And a battery. Which recharges it. Ooh, like that. Yeah, Cryos is helping with the translation. Yep. Well, they hired a PR group, but the PR group is Chinese, as opposed to, like, an American one, which is mostly fine, but the language barrier is just really hard to get around sometimes. I've had that problem here and there, and I totally understand, like, and I'm not going to judge a person for it, but it puts me in such a weird position that I don't like to deal with it. I actually have the same problem. I still haven't gotten paid for that Eratus sponsorship I did like a month and a half ago, because specifically PayPal isn't playing well with their bank, And my bank I think candy is really good. Billiard might be interesting. Let's go for candy. But effectively, my bank charges a fair bit of money for me to send an invoice. And I have to sign up through some kind of, like, business account thing that I might not be able to undo. And PayPal just straight up doesn't work for them. And so I'm kind of in this, like, awkward position of, like, man, I need to get paid for this. But no system works for either of us, and that blows. So I think I'm going to have to send him an email and be like, look. Ooh, that got dicey. Normally you can shoot the skulls out of the air, but not today. Oh, because it's ghost bullets. That's a consequence. That actually makes this a lot harder. Luckily, we got the fire rate to kind of compensate, but it's still spooky. Hopefully this game gets some proper boss variety at some point. Ow. Okay, we're good. And I dig me some spikes. There we go. Oh, do I not have a deal with the devil because I actually got hit in that boss fight? That's probably the case. I was wondering about that. Bullets also bounce. Okay. There's like 3 or 4 bullets bouncing related perks, and I'm curious about what the differences are. But yeah, I might honestly just play it anyway and just accept the loss. Because it is like a decent game, and the longer I wait, you know, the less likely people are going to be to watch it. It's just kind of sad because it's just like, hey, yeah, I want to be a professional here, but hard to work around. It's also time zone issues. The time where I think they are currently at work is actually when I'm streaming, which turns out to be a bit of an issue. If only because, like, I will send an email and, like, 16 hours later when I'm streaming, I get a response, and I'm like, oh, I get it. But it's hard. Let's see. Let's not go for the item room yet. Sugar Rush plus Spike is really helping this work out. And we don't actually have a whole lot of Scourge right now. Oh, there's an enemy back up here. Just hiding in the walls. Iron Helmet. I don't even remember what Iron Helmet does. Got to decide on that one. Oh. Oh, billiards. I can oh. Oh, wow. Billiards is nuts. Pop that open. Get spike ring? Nah. Reroll that for parachute. I'll take parachute. Means I don't take damage on pits. Oh. I guess let's spawn the next enemy wave. But yeah, so my shots will actually stop a bullet in its track and redirect it wherever. It's actually kind of rad. It's not quite the same as deleting bullets, but it's close enough, especially if I can get something like the machine gun with a little bit more oomph. Just really got to make sure I don't billiard a shot into my face. I really wish enemies could not hide in walls like that. Okay. Everything else is actually going fairly well. Just getting 1 damage up means a lot in this game. Okay. Get out of here, bullet. And luckily, I fire so much faster than most enemy attacks. I'm sorry, what the hell was I stuck on? I was, like, trying to run upwards, and I just was not moving. Yeah, getting stuck like that is super unfortunate. There must have been, like, a chair or something. What? Why do you forgive me now, of all things? And for what? Alright, so we got bubbles, ice skates, poison, or the duck gun. We also have the safe. Still not entirely sure what the safe does. Well, there's the guitar. There's also the ethereal D6. I'm sorry? Oh, right. You can't reflect his shots. Okay, well now we know the guitar is not a reference to Risk of Rain, but in fact, just a melee weapon and you hit them with it. Well, that's a bit of an issue, but we'll see. Benefit is, it does do a lot of damage, and it's got so much better sweep. Let's see, so that's the shop. I do actually have a lot of money. But yeah, it's got better range and sweep than the regular longsword. So like I could feasibly do melee combat like this, at least for a while. Yeah. Probably should just shoot that guy instead of risking it. Oh wait, hold up. I'm sorry. That sucks. I didn't know... Oh, I guess it makes sense if it's scourged. I guess I didn't really mean to do this. Well, it's okay. Just means the boss is going, freaking the Burning Knight's gonna just be mad at me. Nah, it ain't worth it. This leaves me largely defensible. Trying to hit him in melee otherwise just ain't worth it. Did he just delete one of his own dudes? I think he did. Like one of his mummies was wandering around and he just opened up a pit below him and just was like, "All right, have fun, dude." Bit of a shame you can't knock the shots back into him, though. I need the machine gun. I just don't quite have the fire rate to hit him at this rate. I'm getting him a little bit. Heroic effort. Ow! Come on! Don't do that. That's considerably less cool. Like, I was doing so freaking fine and the boss teleports directly on top of you. Like, give me a warning at the very least. gosh. Got him. Now the sad part is, I still have to clear this level, and he's going to be shooting at me the entire time. I know I could not clear the level, but that would be foolish. At least it gives me some room to maneuver here. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be foolish. Probably be better than this. Oh. Wait, we never rescued that guy. How many enemies are there? Thank you, slime. Okay, do we get anything cool for this? Nope. Okay, that requires a red key. I'm still not sure how to get one of those. Holy crap, I am hale and hearty. Damn it. Increases my range. That's pretty good. Okay, campfire in a bottle. Mushroom. Snowball. Pretty sure all of these are not great for me. Grenade launcher, flat cannon, round shield. Prevents contact damage. Slows me down, but that's okay. Preventing contact damage alone is incredible.